Good day, Calgary. This is your host, Mike Payne, owner of No Pain Roofing. And today we have our guest. He's the owner of Top's Pizza, Calgary South location. And personally, I've been there and the food is delicious. The beer is great. The beer flows like wine and the women are sweet, as some would say. Peter, how's it going today?
Excellent. Thank you for having me.
Hey, thanks for being here, and thanks for feeding us. This has been really great.
My pleasure.
Mind if I quickly show everybody what you brought?
Absolutely. Feel free.
Okay, great. Bro, you got that camera going? All right, always check this puppy out. Yeah, it's the Hawaiian pizza, some of my favorite. Really good stuff. And which one's this one there?
It's the Jorgers special, my father's. Mushroom, pepperoni, green pepper, and tomato.
Oh yeah, that was delicious. Got a little spice to it. I like that. And all these appetizers here. Got a little fun selection here. I really like these guys right here. What are those? These ones here.
Those are spanakopita. So it's a Greek pastry filling with spinach and feta.
Oh, I'm gonna grab one of those right now. A little mukbang, you know. Probably. Hopefully that got on the audio from my end. But so Peter, how'd you get into this business?
Family business. I grew up in the business. So from a young age, sweeping, mopping, scrubbing pizza pans, folding boxes. Yeah, from a young age, just being around it. From 15 years old, I started working in the back in the kitchen, making orders, and then still did my education and whatnot. But ultimately, family business, continuing the legacy.
So what kind of education did you get?
I went to SAIT for business administration, and I got my degree at Mount Royal University in criminal justice.
Oh. You know, I used to work in a kitchen a little bit when I was about, I think 12 to 14. And that's not easy.
No, not at all. There's a lot of pressure. Hot kitchen, in the summer, the heat, and it's always go, go, go. Mm-hmm. There's always something to do in the kitchen, whether that's prep and order and get ready for the next day. You're like, it's nonstop.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. So what would you say your favorite job in the kitchen is to do versus your least favorite job?
Certain cooking. Prep is always satisfying because you get ready for the day. To be honest, I find it relaxing to sit there and do prep for a few hours. But cooking, introducing new items. Example, one thing I love to cook is soup. Every time I make a soup, it's a little different. Mm-hmm. Trying something new to create it. So really, it's just that creativity factor.
Oh yeah, sweet. Do you have anything new on the menu these days?
We do. We did a renovation last year, and we introduced some new items. And this year, we introduced some new items. I recently attended the Eric Francis Pizza Pig Out. We submitted a French onion soup pizza. So one of my new chefs, it's his recipe, introduced it to her menu, and then I always think of this item in a pizza form. It was quite the hit. We got an award for that event. I was there. I was able to talk one-on-one and get people's reactions. So what it is the onions from the soup on the pizza dough and loaded with cheese. And then once it comes out of the oven, we put a bowl of broth in the middle of the pizza for dipping for the crust.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so
that's sweet. That's a good idea.
You got your bread related to crouton. Mm-hmm. You got your mozzarella. Again, back to that soup. And I wanted both parts. I needed that liquid as the dip.
So is that on the menu right now?
It is.
Oh my God. Okay,
It
well, I'll
is.
have to try that out. I love French onion soup. It's one of my faves. Yeah.
Awesome.
I saw you also had like an award-winning pizza on your menu. What's that all about?
Anytime there's competitions, I like to attend them. So the big one is the Air Francis Pizza Pig Out, where people rate your pizzas and you get an award for the event. I've been attending that for at least 5 years now, and I'm always changing up the pizzas. Every year I want a different entry. So it's worked out well, and it gives me that inspiration to always try something new as well. So throughout those events, we get awards for them.
Oh, okay. How many people are you competing against when you do these?
Oh, there's so many pizzerias. I want to say it's got to be pushing 100 at least at it.
All local guys, eh?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, and every year, what I enjoy seeing is the new pizzerias that pop up and trying their product and whatnot. And then you see the ones that have been in business for a long time, which is also nice to see, especially after COVID, with a lot of businesses not making it.
Right. So you think so a lot of businesses probably went under in COVID, eh?
Yes, I don't know the numbers, but I know some local businesses near the area that shut down. So it's heartbreaking to see.
Right. Yeah. So, well, I'm glad you made it through, eh? What was it like getting through that?
It was tough.
Yeah.
It was really tough. At the beginning, I had no idea what's going to happen. Adjusting everyone's lifestyle, the staff, the front end staff, the back house. It was tough managing everything. I have a solid group of a team at Tops, and what I really enjoyed was seeing them pull through. So I had my front end staff; they were willing to deliver pizza, and they kept that communication with our customers, the customers that they would serve when there was dine-in. So the first week was scary, but then all the takeouts started trickling in, increase of business too. Even there was 1 week I remember in COVID, it seemed like nobody was ordering pizza, just everything else on our menu.
Oh yeah.
So another thing I'm very grateful for, keeping that full menu, able to deliver those items to give people that sense of normalcy in that time. We have, as mentioned, in-house staff and drivers and whatnot. With all the third-party delivery services, it's nice to see the feedback that I got for not going to the third-party way. So it was tough, but a lot to learn, a lot to analyze, and we pushed through.
Well, I'm sure you came through stronger. I know for us, I had a big list of re-roofs on my board. Essentially, re-roofs, basically people that want their roofs completely done, and basically the whole thing got wiped. Like it was like, yeah, COVID's in, everyone's scared, nobody wants to spend their money right now. They want to put their roof off another year, and then it was just like clean. Yeah, but it was kind of the same experience. Then all of a sudden, it came back with a vengeance, and it was like a lot of roofing companies for us. They were like, "Oh, okay, it's game over. Shut their doors, stop advertising." We just kept going, and yeah, it worked out.
One thing I noticed at the beginning of COVID, where everyone is at home, so I took it as, you know what, it's a great opportunity to do the old-fashioned, send out a flyer, let everyone see it, and that's what I did. I had one company tell me that it was crazy. Why do I want to spend money on advertising during this time? Found that odd, but to me it made sense. Try to bring Tops home.
Right. And speaking of home, in a way, where is home base for you? It's in the south. I know that much.
Yeah. Born and raised Calgarian.
Yeah.
So know the city well. I've lived in the opposite side of the city half my life, south for the other half.
Oh yeah.
So know the
Born and raised,
city
okay.
well.
Yeah. So I've been to your actual physical location, and it was, like I said, it was very nice. I liked it. Whereabouts is it again though? Like, I've been there one time. So
It's a corner of Fairmont and Southland Drive.
okay.
In Willow Park, surrounding areas, Acadia. Nice central location in the south.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And now, is it a family like kind of restaurant? Like, can you bring your kids and stuff there?
Unfortunately not. It is a bar and it is 18 plus.
Okay.
Back in the day, we did have a restaurant side during the time where smoking was allowed in smoking was allowed in bars. It was nice to have that separation. But then my father decided that make it all a bar and go that route.
Okay.
Then they took out smoking, which really killed business. But still, excellent food, excellent customer service. We make it.
Trumps it. Yeah.
Make it work.
Hey, I've got a question, Mike.
Sure.
Sure. Interject, if I may. I'm curious as to whether or not you have any arcade games or anything like that within the bar.
We have sorts of entertainment. We got a digital jukebox that you can play your songs from the table on your phone if you download the app. We got 2 pool tables. No arcade games at the moment. We got the VLTs. But something I'm working on for the new year is having a board game section. Come out, enjoy your time, play a board game or two, and stay warm during the cold months.
Yeah, that's great. Back to basics. I like the idea of that. And I know VLTs will draw a lot of people in,
They do. It can be up and down.
Right.
Yeah. I know you do. So you have some events that you like to host there. You want to tell us a little bit about those?
Yes, we do a lot of events. So upcoming, we have tomorrow night actually. We host Tune Go Music Bingo. We've done this a couple years now, and what Tune Go is you have a card set up as a bingo card with different songs. The DJ host will play a clip of a song, 30 seconds, and then stop the music. What I love about this is, and the idea is, put your phones away, you'll know the song, have fun, enjoy your time out, and listen to great music. But what I really enjoy seeing is when that song cuts, everyone continues the song singing, and you see people get together, make new friends, and have a good time. So that's Tune Go Music Bingo. On Saturday, we're hosting our first comedy show, which I'm looking forward to, and there are a lot of people are looking forward to a new event. And next month, just next week, December 7th, we're starting up paint nights. So you can buy tickets on eventbrite.ca and purchase tickets for a paint night. You come out between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. and you paint a portrait with an instructor and have a good time there. And also the classics, karaoke nights, live entertainment once a month during wing night. So it's just a fun atmosphere. A lot of people may think we're a hole-in-the-wall pizza place, takeout place, but we got a good-sized venue, 100 seats, that come out, dine in, and enjoy your night.
When are the karaoke nights?
Karaoke nights are last Thursday of the month.
Last Thursday of the month,
Yeah,
okay.
so I structured it so people, when they're looking for something to do, they'll always remember that last week and have a variety of different events that they can go to.
I love doing karaoke myself. Been karaokeing for years now. What kind of selection do you got for like how do you do it? Can you just run them off YouTube, or do you got like a book?
I work with Kiss Productions, so there's a host. You write down what song you want to sing to, and I don't think I've ever seen them say that they can't find a song.
Oh,
So
yeah. Sweet. Well,
That's
I'm
funny. I feel like Mike might be the first person to throw you for a loop with his song selections.
no.
I mean, he'll probably go for either an Adam Sandler song or The Roof Is on Fire. I guess that one's pretty basic. But,
Yeah.
Yeah. Careful when Mike walks in.
Yep.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, we can throw on a show. Brody's quite a performer himself, so we'll have to come down there for sure and have a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. So now I think you were saying you've also worked with some charities as well, and you still work with them, I guess.
Yes. Any chance I can get to help out the community, whether it's a charity, fundraising, local hockey teams throughout the week request my empty bottles. It's been a long time since I've taken them in myself. So I've worked with Calgary Meals on Wheels, Kids Sport, Eric Francis Pizza Pig Out, ALS Society, the Cancer Society, Alberta Cancer Society, host a golf tournament that I've taken part in the past. So the MS Society, I'm always trying to give back.
That's that's kind of the same thing we do. We did a hockey thing there. Actually, it was pretty successful. It was I think 2 years ago, and the guys are trying to go the world's longest hockey game, and I don't know how long it went for. I'm pretty sure it was close to 24 hours.
Well,
And we helped gain exposure to the event. And these guys were injured by the time they were done. Like the hockey players, like their ankles and things like that. Or their feet were like bleeding by the time they were all done. But they actually did make it. They scored the longest hockey game ever. I can't remember how long it went exactly, but it was long enough to make a record. So it was pretty cool. They pulled it off.
Yeah, Mike, I just pulled it up
Yeah.
here because I was a part of that as well. It says after more than 10 straight days of gameplay, 40 hockey players in Alberta have broken the record.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Broken the
Okay.
record for the world's longest game, beating their own record and raising money for Alberta Children's Hospital. Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. For the Alberta Children's Hospital. That's right.
that's
Okay.
incredible.
You're way off.
I was
Mike. It
way,
10
way
days
off.
straight.
Okay, I thought 18 hours was a long time. I didn't
Yeah,
want to overplay it, but I
A
guess
day
I
is
way
a long
undershot.
time.
Whoops. Okay. So what would you say the most recent charity thing you did was?
Most recent was the Pig Out and also the Pizza Fest for Calgary Meals on Wheels.
Okay.
Pizza Fest was a couple-week promotion event where pizzerias would enter their pizzas and customers would order that pizza and rate it. So kind of a little bit different from the Pizza Pig Out where you had your customers and being the judges.
Okay.
Where the Pizza Pig Out, it is many people, many judges hosted at the Cowboys Casino. So it was a different rage, different feel, but successful.
Oh man, if I would have known, I would have went. Did a little, like do a little roulette. I feel some roulette coming on. So why did you get into that? Like why that event in particular?
The Pizza Fest?
Yeah, the Pizza Fest. Yeah.
Calgary Meals on Wheels. You know, give back to the community with people that are needing that meal. You can't describe it. It makes you feel whole, giving back where you can. And I always take the pizzas, deliver a pizza to the staff and the volunteers that make events like that happen. So a lot of societies, charities, fundraisers, there's a lot of volunteers that do a lot of work that don't get noticed. So there's so much angles to look at when supporting a fundraiser or an event. That keeps me going. A lot of, I mean, you can argue a lot if you're cooking every day or having a pizza place bar. It's same old every day, but I make it my joy, my excitement. What keeps me going is those challenges and supporting that new charity and getting involved in the community with other associations. Most recently coming up, donating to the Parkinson's Association for an event. So always willing to learn, try new things, take different roads, meet new people.
Right. Yeah, I've also found it pretty rewarding as well, and I hope that more businesses can, take part in that kind of thing. One thing I like to do is I'll do this, like plus share things. Well, I'll get, like, I call it the win-win-win. So I'll get myself with the charity, and we take a picture together, kind of what we're doing, and then we'll put it up onto Facebook, and I'll say, hey, like this plus share it, and it's $1 to the charity, and it really, like, gets around organically and takes money out of Facebook's pocket in a way, and then it also, like, promotes the charity, gets my business name out there, and the people that like and share it get to help. It's kind of like a win-win-win thing. That's kind of what we like to do with charities. Exactly, and to bring out the awareness with people as well. Every little bit does make a difference totally. To them. So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't even know who's donating because of, like, they're just seeing it and they want to help out. Well, it'd be really cool if when these events come up, you let me know and we can kind of co-op some of them. Absolutely, that'd be neat. Yeah. So Peter, outside of the restaurant biz, what do you like to do? I enjoy traveling. Checking out. Kind of a foodie, going to different restaurants in the city, and it's a family. I have a young family, so a lot of my time now and priorities is make time for the family outside of work and watch them grow up. Right. 2 young kids. How old are they? 1 4 and 1 just turned 4 months. 4 months. Oh yeah. Yeah. So good age gap. It's fun. It's fun. I've never had kids of my own, but I have my I guess my step kids, and I think when I met my youngest one, she was 6 years old, and I thought it was a pretty fun age actually. She's 9 now, but it's been really fun having a little kid running around. Yep. And their big imaginations and everything. Absolutely. So you can have the worst day ever at work and go home and they just light up your face. Mm-hmm. It's such a good feeling to, no matter how bad of a day I may have, it's gone once I get home. That's awesome. Such a good feeling. Yeah. No, for sure. I like giving them experiences. You can almost like get to relive your childhood in some way. You get to, like I got to go to Tyrrell Museum and kind of experience that in a way again through the kids, and so yeah, no, I'm happy for you, man. That's great. I think I think you got your priorities straight by the sounds of her. Thank you. Where have you traveled? Greece. Having that background, I've been there many times. New York, places in the States, but most Paris for my honeymoon. But most memorable experience was through school, criminal justice program. We were able to do a criminal justice tour. We traveled to Bosnia, Croatia, Germany, Slovenia, and it was just a beautiful experience in seeing their criminal justice system, seeing the difference with Canada and cultures and whatnot. So learning, there's so much to see in the world, and even tasting the food in those countries. Always like to bring it back too. So right. So did you find that their justice systems were any better, any worse?
I think about all systems have their pros and cons. Can't remember which country now, but it was in the prison cells. They did not carry. Was it prison cells or even the police force didn't carry guns?
Oh yeah.
So I found that really different and intriguing. A lot of their way of doing things was forming those relationships with people and integrating them back into the community. Many differences with every country, but it was a great experience.
That's very cool. I've looked into prison systems and things like that quite a bit, and I find it's kind of appalling that, in the Canadian jail system, that it's possible to get stabbed in a jail or get drugs inside a jail. You'd think that'd be like the most secure, safe place you could be, but for some people, it's a death sentence.
Yeah. There's that aspect, and I'm not too sure about our Canadian system, but in the jail system, or the jails I visited in Europe, they really focused on getting inmates to attend construction classes or carpentry classes. Mm-hmm. And they would make these amazing, beautiful jewelry boxes. And I was lucky enough I got gifted one, and I still have it to this day. The learning aspect, even in jail. I hear stories, like you say, all these things get slipped in, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, pretty odd, but it seems like progress is on the way. I've seen some of the models in Europe, and they're actually pretty impressive. Some people would get their own like apartments and things like that, and it seemed a lot safer that way.
Mm-hmm.
But,
hey, Peter, have you seen the show on Netflix or whatever platform, Inside the World's Toughest Prisons? Have you ever seen anything like that?
Yes, it was that. Who was the host there?
I don't remember. I just thought of it. I'm just curious if you ran into, or if you were introduced to any of the more hardcore kind of environments like they depicted on that show during your travels.
No, not through the show. But once you do see the prisons that they do show, they've come up in conversations. I think it was my sister. She went to San Francisco and went to the Alcatraz.
Oh yeah.
Very intriguing, and I'm thinking of the great escapes too from prison, and just the hours of work that they would do. It's fascinating.
Right, like Shawshank Redemption style,
Yes.
Right.
Peter, it's been a good having you here, and thanks again for bringing that pizza. I was like super excited when I saw that. I was like, damn, came just the right time. Everybody, you seen it here? Go to the Tops Pizza South. That's where it's at. That's where the action is. Definitely take advantage of those events coming up, and maybe I'll see one of you guys there. Thanks again, Peter.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.